Welcome to the Bobby Wallace Show. Here are your hosts, Coach Bobby Wallace and J.D. Byers.
Welcome into the Bobby Wallace Show, everybody. I'm your host, J.D. Byers, alongside the head coach of the UNA Lions, Coach Bobby Wallace. And kind of an unusual show we're going to have for you, but an action-packed one. We've got highlights from two games. A great win, 31-30 over Miles College, and then a loss in our home opener to Harding University by a score of 31-10. But, Coach, going back to that big win out at Miles College, we had about 23,000 people there, about 7,000 making the trip down for the University of North Alabama. What a great win.
Well, we've had two great crowds there and tonight here, and I really appreciate the people coming out to support our team, and players really appreciate it. You know, Miles, I told the players after the game that the Miles win was probably, you looked in the mirror and, or you looked at yourself and said, we won, but we didn't play that well. But then at the same time, you look at the game tonight and we lost pretty good, but a handful of plays really just turned the whole game, the big plays and the turnovers, but we'll get back to that in a minute. But the Miles was a big win for us. They went for two in the last play of the game. Well, not last play of the game, 16 seconds to go, and Tavarius Wilson made a tremendous football play to save the game for us, and it was a great way to win the game.
Got the Lions off to a 1-0 start. Then the Lions would come home to Brawley Stadium. That's where we are here now, just following the UNA Harding game. 31-10 the final in that one. A young team, but a lot of growing up tonight. There are some positives.
Well, there are, but we really got manhandled by their defense, especially in the passing game. Actually, we ran the ball better than I thought we would, but we didn't protect very well. We held the ball sometimes too long at quarterback. We dropped 4 passes, which is very unusual for us, and that all amounted to a really poor passing game and not many big plays, and they beat us pretty good. Offensively, they ran the wishbone or the option, and I thought our defense did a decent job. We gave up some big plays on the passing game. One when we jumped off sides and they just threw it up for grabs. The other one just throwing the ball out and we missed a tackle. So we got to improve in that area.
When we come back, highlights from that UNA win over Miles. A little bit later on, highlights from the UNA Harding game. That's when we come back on the Bobby Wallace Show.
The Bobby Wallace Show is brought to you by TVA Community Credit Union, TNT Fireworks, the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail, and the Marriott of the Shoals Hotel and Spa, and by Little Steve's.
Hello, I'm Bobby Wallace, head football coach of the UNA Lions. We've seen some exciting changes here the last year at UNA, and the same can be said of my friends at the new TVA Community Credit Union. Along with their new name, TVA Community Credit Union has just launched a new website and a new state-of-the-art facility on Wilson Dam Road in Muscle Shoals. But the one thing that will never change is the legendary service that has set them apart for over 75 years. TVA Community Credit Union. They're everybody's credit union.
TNT Fireworks is a proud sponsor of UNA Lions football and the Coach Bobby Wallace Show, and wishes them good luck in their quest for a Division II national championship. TNT Fireworks has fundraising opportunities available for your nonprofit organization or group. Earn high profits in a short period of time selling TNT's quality products. Call us today or visit us on the web at tntfireworks.com. Remember, if it's not TNT, it's not fireworks. Roar Lions!
Alabama's got the best in luxury hotels and golf, and the numbers to prove it. #1 out of all 333 Marriotts for golf, the Marriott Shoals Hotel and the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals. #2 out of all Marriotts for spa, Marriott Shoals Hotel and Spa. Luxurious rooms with a view of the Tennessee River, plus 2 world-class golf courses ranked in the top 10 nationally. Call 1-800-949-4444 today to book your reservations at the Shoals.
When you support Little Steve's convenience stores, you're supporting small American family-owned businesses. They in turn support our high schools, our community, and the University of North Alabama. When you buy snacks, drinks, and other items from Little Steve's, you're saying we believe in America. 7 locations in Florence. Pine Street, Florence Boulevard at the corner of Helton Drive and Cox Creek Parkway and Chisholm Road. Cloverdale Road, Petersville. Woodward Avenue, Muscle Shoals. And Highway 72 in Killen. Little Steve's. Believe in America.
Welcome back to the Bobby Wallace Show. J.D. Byers with the head coach, Bobby Wallace, and highlights from 2 games. We got the Miles College game, the win 31-30, also the game against Harding. Coach, going back to the Miles win, though, 31-30, a tale of 2 halves.
Well, absolutely. First half, I thought we played really well. We didn't get the big play, but we went in, I believe it was 24 to 7. Thank you. And came out in the second half, and we were doing well, but the defensive front was giving great effort on pass rush, but they weren't staying in their lanes. And getting out of their lanes, like one time there'd be 3 guys on the left side of the center and a guy on the right outside the tackle, and there was plenty of room for the quarterback to step up, move around, and he made great plays on us, and that's kind of how they got back in the game. But then when they did, you know, like I said, we made the big play at the end with a big drive on offense for the touchdown pass to take the lead after they tied us, and then the big play on stopping the 2-point conversion.
It was a great game to watch. You want to see the first half highlights? Here they are from the UNA win over Miles.
We'll get to the starting lineups in just a bit. First, game day weather presented by the off-campus bookstore.
What's now? Tails. Tails is your choice? Yes, sir. Tails is your choice. Tails it is.
UNA with Michael Schuster has it teed at the 35. That's a rule change. Will kick right to left. Any touchbacks come back out to the 25. Here is the kick from Schuster. This one's going to go to the 1. Return man. Back up the middle of the field at the 20, spins from a tackle. He is hit and piled up there. The 23-yard line on the return by Jeremy Martis. Pistol formation with Lewis behind him. Draw play handoff. The senior Lewis goes right side, maybe a yard or 2. 2nd and 8th play from the near hash mark. Now 2 running backs in there. Thomas will turn. Lewis this time right side. Hit at the knees, and down he goes. Michael Goodneighbor, State Farm is there. Thomas wants to throw. Steps up, avoids the rush, throws this one behind his intended receiver. The punter is David Usselton. He'll step up and make the boot at the 18-yard line. Spiraling kick away from Jason Smith. Takes a Miles bounce, then checks up and backs up out across the 40. 1 wide to the right on 2nd and 6. They give up the middle. Here's Thompson, big hole. He's across midfield, 45. Comes to the near side left. The cut across the 40 and down to the 35-yard line. Out of the game. In Miles territory up the middle. They'll come on the option. The late pitch. Here's Thompson, cuts inside, stays on his feet. No, that is Coffey. He'll drive down to the 22. It is a 1st and 10 play. Working right to left as you listen. On the end around. The hand sweep. No, the give. And the fake. Here's Alexander rumbling, breaks it outside 10, still on his feet 5. He'll lean to the end zone, out of bounds at the 1.
Take any snaps under center.
The give up the middle, Thompson, stutter step move, he'll dive into the end zone. Touchdown, North Alabama. Snap the hold, the kick on the way. This one is hammered through there. The Lions lead 7-0. This is the UNA Lions Sports Network. Thomas, the quarterback. Do they jump? No flags. They'll throw off the left side. Off play action. Catch is made. Martis near the first down marker. Ball is loose. Squirts out. North Alabama's got it. Out come the beanbags. And the Lions have the first turnover of the season at the 48 of Miles College. Far hash mark, 2nd and 4. Thompson right side. He's got the first down inside the 35. Rumbling right side down to the 33. Here is Wingo from the far hash. Looks left the whole way. He's going to throw one down the middle. Allman makes the grab, diving at the 5. Yes! Catch is made. Hello, Shoals Christian High School. From the far hash, 3rd and goal from the 1. Up the middle, Wingo diving. Luke Wingo, quarterback, touchdown on the keeper behind David Lundberg.
Wingo was able to get into the end zone.
The kick, Schuster kicking to our right out of the hold of Allman. And it is good. The Lions 14, Miles College, the Golden Bears nothing. Early 2nd quarter, UNA 14-0. Miles to try their first points of the game. And this 40-yarder is off the crossbar. Not enough oomph. And that one is no good. We turn them away and keep that goose egg up with 10:29 to go in the first half.
This world this afternoon and a good crowd.
Alexander, shotgun snap over the middle. Smith, first catch of the game. First down, North Alabama. On 2nd and 8, we need to get to the 16. Wilcox, left side keeper. He's around the ends. Got running route. Stays on his feet inside the 16 to the 15-yard line. Up on a 2nd and goal from the 3. Alexander near hash. Gives to Lamonte. No, fakes it up the middle. Barrels. Head fake right up the middle. Touchdown, Chris Alexander. Right over a linebacker at the goal line.
2nd time we scored on that play tonight.
Schuster on the extra point. His 3rd of the game, 21-0 North Alabama. 3:47 to go in the first half. Lions lead Miles. Here is Alexander. Running backs either side. Shotgun snap. Hand sweep. Coming near side behind the block, fumbles the football again, picked up Smith. Smith will come up the near boundary 40. First down to the 47-yard line. Sutherland alone wide out to the wide side of the football field. They look towards Sutherland. They're going to throw it to him in a deep pattern. He's behind everybody. The catch is made. Touchdown! Sutherland burned him like bacon all the way into the end zone. Put it at the 2. He'll scroll into the end zone. Play action, the throw, slipping and falling. Beats, touchdown.
They got a heavy set to the right.
A tackle, extra tackle, and a tight end to the right. UNA crowds the line. 2-point conversion. They cut it up. We stop them. We stop them. They try it off the right tackle. And the pursuit. We slam the doors shut. Delvin Irvin, what a time to come back into the game for the UNA Lions. The dice are rolled, and Reginald Ruffin has gambled and lost here at Legion Field.
The Bobby Wallace Show is brought to you by Sheffield, Layton, and Russellville Pharmacies, and now in Lawrence County, Logan Pharmacy in Moulton, E.A. Nelson Company, and by Southern Fastening.
These days, there's still a need for genuine personal relationships, especially when it comes to your pharmacy. Sheffield, Layton, and Russellville pharmacies are still locally owned and independent, the way you like it. From the time you walk through the front door, you just feel that family atmosphere. Plus, they provide fast, easy, and extra-friendly service every time. Rodney Logan and his staff have everything you need when you need it, and they also specialize in topical compounding medication, mixed on-site. Sheffield, Layton, and Russellville pharmacies. Great customer service at all 3 locations.
If you're looking for top quality equipment to maintain your property, then look no further than E.A. Nelson Company, located in Florence. They represent the top-notch players in the lawn and garden industry, such as Walker mowers, Bad Boy mowers, Massey Ferguson tractors, Rhino, and other short-line implements. E.A. Nelson is a one-stop full-service dealer providing sales, service, and replacement parts. Whether it's manicuring a lawn, maintaining a green field, or landscaping, E.A. Nelson has equipment for you. Then come by and see what top-notch equipment is all about at 1011 Mitchell Boulevard next to O'Neill Bridge in Florence, or call 256-766-0356.
First there was hammer and nail, then air-powered pneumatics, followed by cordless tools, both gas and battery powered. Now, from Senco, the leader in the power fastening industry, there is Fusion Technology. Power fastening with no gas, no hose, no competition. Senco's Fusion Technology creates the first true cordless pneumatic nailers.
5 distribution centers in the Southeast as a Southern Fastening Systems representative nearby to serve you. Southern Fastening Systems and Senco brands, a team that can't be beat.
And welcome back to the Bobby Wallace Show, everybody. J.D. Byers with head coach Bobby Wallace. Still to come, the player of the game presented by Frostbite and Montague's. And Coach, now we're going to take a look at the highlights from that UNA Harding game, the 13th matchup in the all-time series that started back in 2000. And this one, we knew what they'd be bringing in. What a difference just a handful of plays can make.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, first of all, turnovers. We turned it over 4 times. 2 of their touchdowns came directly after turnovers. One on a missed assignment, and the other one on a long pass where we just missed a tackle on a short pass. So, you know, just make those plays. Don't turn it over. And it could have been a whole different ball game, but you know, that's football, and we knew that going in, and it's, you know, we got to learn not to turn the ball over, not to give up big plays, and not have missed assignments, and you know, so that was kind of the name of the game. Now they were physical and they knocked us around pretty good, and got to give them a little credit for some of those turnovers because they were hard licks on some of them. Some of them was just bad execution in the option game.
UNA would score first in the first half and the second half. Highlights from that UNA Harding matchup at Brawley Stadium in Florence. Here they are.
Moving right to left, UNA appears to be rushing 5. The linebackers showing blitz up the middle. Man in motion, they'll come on the option. The football is loose. The football is loose. The quarterback fumbles. Richie Matafa's there, and it is covered by the guys in purple. A tight end to the right side for North Alabama. To pro Seth Mabry Cook has come in. Here's the zone read again. Big hole up the middle. And a vicious hit by the linebacker. Lamonte comes out of the traffic. Memphis to rush. Looking to throw. Quick out pattern is caught Sutherland, but short of the first down marker. Here's the give up the middle. The fake and the throw. Spinning, leaning. Markeldon Washington near the first down marker. Tyler Sizemore in the center, over the ball, ready to snap it back out of the gun. Backside throw, Jailbreak screen, caught, tunnel screen rather. Sutherland hit, collides, picks up about 6. Josh Roberts will snap it back. On the snap, the hold, the kick, end over end. This one on the way, this one is good. 1st and 10 play, Scott will go in motion. 3-step drop, he'll loft it over the middle. This one tipped, it is caught, it is intercepted, intended for Allard. On the deep slant across the middle, the Lions have their 2nd turnover of the ball game. Slot to the wide side, Smith and Allman, Melvin Harris to the near side. Quick throw on the slant, intercepted right into the gut of a waiting linebacker, and we tackle him at the 31-yard line. Right to left, Harding works down the line on the option. Quarterback keeper up the far boundary in the cut, and he's going to walk into the end zone. 19-yard carry, and they took the fake, and it was carried out well by Kelvin Martin, the senior from Cherokee. 3rd and 4, Romo Westbrook, the lone fullback. Man in motion, that's the wingback Camper. Straight drop on a penalty marker, and I think we're offsides. On the comeback, back shoulder throw, catch is made into the end zone, touchdown. Donatella Luckett on a 41-yard catch and throw. John Gay from the near hash with an angle back to his left, kicking towards the uprights to our right. Wind behind him, outside rush, end over end. High kick, and it's no good. Pushed it right, and we deny him points with 26 seconds to go before halftime. We're already to the line, playing quick. Allman and Melvin Harris, the wideouts to the right side. Same play up the middle. The keeper juggling it. Ball is loose. It is fumbled on the turf and covered by Harding. In the locker room, they'll go with a wing tee. Single running back, Westbrook. Quarterback, keeper Martin. He fumbles it. Ball is loose. They dive for it. And UNA has it. Brandon Warren, the 6'2 senior, will come in for Sutherland. No tight end of the game either as Mabry Cook comes out. 2 wides right, 1 to the left. From the far hash, 2nd and 10 on the option. Pitch back to Lamonte up the far boundary. Lamonte streaking down. He's at the 20. Lamonte's going to go. Goodbye, Lamonte Thompson. Touchdown, North Alabama, 38 yards. Floyd Jones, our 2nd leading tackler in the opening half. 7:48 clock moves in the 3rd. Harding with the football, 3rd and 4. We trail 14-10. 2 safeties deep. They throw on the screen. Catch is made. Donatella Luckett, 1st down the far boundary, still on his feet. He is streaking at the 30, 20. Donatella Luckett breaks 2 tackles, and on a 3rd and 4 will go into the south end zone. Touchdown, Harding. Martin takes the new call. 13 on the clock. Fakes, play action, wants to throw. This one intercepted. Caught. Turns and almost hands it to Rod Woodson, but then thinks better of it and goes down at the 49. Great catch by Floyd Jones, the defensive back out of Town Creek, Alabama. Getting close to 70 degrees. It's cool. Down the line option pitch. Catch by Scott. He'll somersault into the end zone. Touchdown, Harding. Over the football, center Tyler Sizemore, 4th and 1 play. 2 running backs, up the middle Alexander, dive, Submarines. I don't think he got it. If we don't make it, we've turned it over at midfield to a team with the momentum. Harding up 28-10. They stretch them and we're short. Short by half the length of a football. The right footer will kick from the left hash mark. Eye the uprights to our left here at Brawley. The snap. All the way. Here's the kick. And this one is good. Just inside the right upright.
The Bobby Wallace Show is brought to you by Scholl's Distributing and Budweiser, the Bishop Automotive Group, and by Hometown Market.
Daddy, can I get a puppy, please?
Okay, Sammy. It's bedtime.
Oh, 10 more minutes, please.
10 more.
Yes. Please.
Hey, Daddy. Will you buy some alcohol for my party tonight? We'll be right here at the house. You can even take the keys. Please?
Absolutely not.
Each time I turn around. Never let me have anything.
Don't be a pushover.
Hate you.
Be a parent. Prevent. Don't provide alcohol to minors.
Score big with
Bishop Automotive. All of your favorite new cars and trucks. Toyota, Scion, Chevy, Buick, GMC. Best-selling used cars like Honda, Ford, and Nissan. Even luxury vehicles on sale. And everyone's a winner with Bishop's benefits. Get a lifetime warranty and oil changes for life. Need credit help? It's guaranteed. So if you need a better car or truck today, get off the bench and visit BishopAutos.com. The Bishop Automotive Group.
Hi, I'm Bobby Wallace, and I would like to invite you to shop with my friends at Hometown Market, located in the 7 Point Shopping Center in Florence. Hometown Market can supply all your grocery needs with a large selection of groceries, fresh fruits, and vegetables at their everyday low prices. Their meat market offers a wide variety of fresh meats cut daily by the qualified meat cutters. Look for the other Hometown Market locations in Athens, Decatur, Hartselle, and Aniana. Hometown Market, 1421 North Wood Avenue in the 7 Point Shopping Center.
Welcome back to the Bobby Wallace Show, everybody. So the Lions now 1-1, a victory over Miles College at Legion Field in front of the second largest crowd the Lions have ever played in front of, better than 22,000, and a loss at home versus Harding by a score of 31-10. About to get to that player of the game through these, but Coach, some other players that made some great impact, both of them defensively. You've got to talk about Tavares Wilson and then a young man, Caleb Massey.
Well, Tavares Wilson in the first game was Gus South Conference Defensive Player of the Week. He's from Forest Hills, which is right outside of Jackson, Mississippi, really kind of where I'm from, where I grew up, and went to junior college and has come in here and done a great job, went through spring training, you know, and has really fit in well with the team. Is kind of a quiet leader, but gives great effort on every play. And he made the big tackle on the 2-point conversion, but he also, I think he had 13 tackles in the Miles game, was our leading tackler, did a great job. Caleb Massey in this game, had 14 tackles, I think 7 tackles and 7 assists. I had an interception. Very good football player from Sulligent, and you know, we're just tickled to death to have him too. You know, he played a little bit last year. This is his full year of really playing a lot, I believe, and we'll have him, both of them, for one more year, and that's exciting.
Caleb Massey, one of those veterans in the secondary. There are so many young faces back there who are looking to him for leadership.
Well, we've had a lot of problems in the secondary with you know, injuries, with Nick Williams going out. Cortez Pickett wearing a knee brace and can't move very well with a ligament problem in his knee. You know, and so we're having to play young guys. Delvin Irvin went out of the game last week with a hamstring. Justin Rogers tore his Achilles the first day of practice. So, you know, that's 4, you know, guys in the last week's game against Miles we didn't have that we were counting on playing a lot of football. So, got to have young guys come through. Jalen Reed has made a great play tonight, and you know, it's a true freshman corner on one play, and you know, he's going to see more and more action.
That brings us to our player of the game, presented by Frostbite and Montague's. And Coach, it's a guy who scored touchdowns in both games, freshman running back from Florence, Alabama.
Well, absolutely. Florence High School, Lamonte Thompson, had a great spring. You know, he's had a great 2 games. He's big runs hard, has taken care of the football. And, you know, I think that he's going to have a great career for us. You know, it's just great that he's a freshman. I'm glad he didn't play last year so we could have him now for 4 years.
Lamonte Thompson in the win over Miles, 21 carries, 102 yards, and a touchdown as long of 22, averaged 5 yards per, and our only touchdown against Harding, 85 yards there, so almost 200 yards between 2 games.
Well, he's just a hard worker, and he runs very hard. He's got great quickness, great strength for his size. He's not a very big guy, but he's got great strength, and he's a good athlete. He catches punts, catches kickoffs, so he can do a lot of things. So, and he blocks well. Very unselfish player, and that's what you love to see out of your running backs. And I think all 3 of our running backs are unselfish.
You got so many. You got Chris Coffey, Lamar Smith. You got guys like Goodlow who can come in off the bench, and then a Cedric Wilcox.
Right, exactly. So it's a group of them, and Lamonte's had, you know, the most yards, but they've all done a great job.
We're not done. The Bobby Wallace Show will continue right after this. You stay with us.
The Bobby Wallace Show is brought to you by First Metro Bank, the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail, and the Marriott of the Shoals Hotel and Spa, and by Little Steve's.
Alabama's got the best in luxury hotels and golf, and the numbers to prove it. Number 1 out of all 333 Marriotts for golf, the Marriott Shoals Hotel and the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals. Number 2 out of all Marriotts for spa, Marriott Shoals Hotel and Spa. Luxurious rooms with a view of the Tennessee River, plus 2 world-class golf courses ranked in the top 10 nationally. Call 1-800-949-4444 today to book your reservations at the Shoals.
very excited about being here. Very excited that you're here. You know, it just means a lot to me, and it's a great way to get started. And I've got a lot invested in this university, and I love this university.
Welcome back to the Bobby Wallace Show, everybody. 1-1 now on the year. We won our opener at Miles College 31-30. In a thriller, then 31-10, a loss to Harding University. Coach, you know, a great game and then a setback. Still got to prepare for another one. We're early in this 2012 season.
Well, absolutely, and you know, this loss is not going to affect the GSC race any. You know, we're going to get better if we want to get into the GSC race and compete. But that's what it's all about, is getting better each week. You know, we knew coming in we're going to be very, very inexperienced. Not excuses, but we are inexperienced. Very few players have played a lot of college football. And, you know, we're going to have some ups and downs and some bumps in the road. And, you know, the whole key is how we win. Do we win with it, what I call intangibles, which in this case would be sticking together, working hard, pulling together as teammates, pulling together player-coach relationships, keeping your head up. Will we get better at turnovers? That has nothing to do with ability, turning the football over, and we did it way too many times today. Effort, I think for the most part, effort's been great. These are the things we preach to them. Execution could still be better, but again, that comes probably with a little experience. And then penalties. And, you know, I'm very pleased with the lack of, you know, what I call foolish penalties, the late hits, the penalties that don't need to happen, hitting people in the back, things like that. So I think we've played fairly disciplined in that area, but if we've got to be great at all those areas, and then let our talent, you know, play on the field. But if we're not going to be good in all 5 of those areas, then we're not going to have a chance. So, you know, those are the things we preach to them, and you know, they probably kind of saw tonight what, you know, turnovers and things like and lack of execution can do to you. And so I think we're going to grow, and we are playing a lot of freshmen too, but that's okay too. You know, that's good, and they'll get better each week also. So, you know, I'm excited about getting to work this week to try to improve to get ready for next week's game, and that's what it's all about, and hopefully these kids will think the same thing.
We get to play at home for the second consecutive week, hosting Kentucky Christian. There'll be some more tailgating. Tailgating's been great, home and away, and a great line walk your first, leading the team in through the crowd and into the stadium. Great atmosphere for college football, and we'll get to do it again.
Well, it is, and I think that Kentucky Christian, from what I understand, their first game they threw it 58 times. So that's really what we need. We need a team to come in here and throw it a lot on us, and because we got to get better at it. And you know, we got to get better at disciplined pass rushes. We got to get better at pass defense. We got to get better at coverage and better at our corner position with young guys. And you know, playing's going to be the best way to get better.
Well, Coach, there's 2 behind us. We're 1-1. We'll try to pick up win number 2 on the year against Kentucky Christian, a 6 o'clock kick at Brawley Stadium in Florence to take on that team, a non-conference opponent, of course, with a kickoff at 6 o'clock. We'd love to see you at Brawley Stadium. For Coach Bobby Wallace, I'm J.D. Byers. We'll see you next time right here on the Bobby Wallace Show. Glad to be with us.
Thank you for watching the Bobby Wallace Show. Please join us again next Sunday at 6:30.